Hello folks, this is the first video I've done for quite some time, apart from some song videos. I'm very upset with what's happened today regarding my mental health treatment, so it's driven me to do this message on YouTube. I hope things will be okay. It's very important for health issues everywhere, and I'm only good intentioned. Thank you. A few weeks ago I was given an increase in medication and not told at the meeting. The reason given later was I wasn't sleeping enough at night. It's my right to sleep when I like. I therefore stopped the supply of nose tissues I used that go to laboratories for research, especially COVID being so urgent. I was setting up COVID cures in my system to go through into my nose tissues. Maybe I had the most recent variants. Perhaps they are growing cultures in the labs based on my work. That tissue supply will not recommence until I'm in a relaxed accommodation scenario of my choice with no mental medication or NHS care of any sort. If I'm put in shared living or any form of supported accommodation, I shall stop the mission totally, full stop. Despite the resentment and convenience and enjoyment at night listening to the radio and doing tunes, I became disciplined and went to sleep properly every night as requested. I've done that for 4 nights before that meeting anyway. Early last week, we had to have long waits for observations yet again, as had been the case for months, with equipment just not working and no new equipment bought. I finally spoke out about it. This is where I'm going to make many points about health service wastage of money and time. Today, Wednesday the 25th of May, I was given another increase in medication. They told me to my face this time. The reason was incorrect sleeping patterns again. Staff in hospitals, including this one, don't give correct or any reasons for medication increase or severity. This is done when patients complain about what's going on regarding the staff and their wasteful activities or disrespect or abuse. The patient is left to realise why because the staff can't admit why. That is what has happened to me twice. It is a tyrannical situation, a system. After the extra medication tonight, I was in an unbelievable fury, especially as I'd made an effort for over a week to sleep in a disciplined way, and yet I was still given more medication. But that wasn't the real reason, was it? I made out it was, but left me to realise different reasons, like I say. That can be used as a reason for medication increase, the fury in itself. Or treated as schizophrenic then. I always say there could be about 20 million people in mental hospitals being called schizophrenic in the UK just because they lose their temper occasionally. I screamed out in my room. I know they may well know this. Maybe they will know anyway. I don't care. I screamed at the top of my voice. You think you're hard? Well, I'm hard. Harder than you. I was so upset at making an effort to be disciplined but given more medication. I believe that at least one member of staff is lying about me, and this has caused bad feelings between myself and others. I know some serious wrongdoings with her. Having been so badly mistreated today, I'm going to point out some NHS wastage which goes on here and in many hospitals, I imagine. We've had a live and let live scenario, but today for the second time this has been broken by them. Therefore I'm speaking up in this video. I have only been sticking up for no hospital finance, money problems and time wastage and the resulting patient suffering and death in the NHS. Here we have had various workmen doing different jobs for what must be over a year now. There was for all my time here. Two examples are they have installed 2 new large TVs on this floor, and there were some already there, and probably others. Probably Sky, maybe football subscriptions as before, it costs so much. They cut the grass in the winter when obviously it isn't necessary. Jobs are done on an intermittent days basis sometimes. Maybe the hospital is overcharged for the whole continuous scenario. The point, as many know, is that contracts are dished out to too many businesses because of the decision maker, usually management, are paid a fee known as a kickback payment as an incentive for the work, and therefore unnecessary work is undertaken and the NHS has to pay for this. And the management put a bonus in their pocket for giving the business the kickback payment. All this going on with the cutback and overworked times. It's absolutely scandalous. I know I might get repercussions for this, but I don't care. I can hit harder if they want to escalate things. Another wastage known by many is breaks lasting more than 1 hour, often socialising in hospital rooms. This while other good staff are overworked with the NHS crisis, often working extra hours while this wastage goes on, and are intimidated by these other staff members. Whistleblowers face trouble, but tonight I've really lost it and decided to spout out all of this. As I said, remember I know more, including details of my NHS mental health history and mistreatment and abuse. I have a Mental Health Act law book lodged at my solicitors and notes of the relevant pages for my mistreatment over the years. There's also 250 pages of notes about my mental health history at the solicitors. Another solicitor has notes about Springfield wrongdoing. Please take note of this.